Welcome to the magical world of charm casting. Charm casting is a form of casting lots, which is an ancient form of divination with roots around the globe. In a nutshell, when we cast charms, we interpret the way they fall. In this kit, we've provided a handy little guidebook that you can easily reference as you practice and expand your intuition. It also includes suggested meanings for each charm, but we strongly recommend following your intuition. Before you start your reading, take a moment to connect with the charms by holding them and quieting your mind. Now, there are two different methods we use to divine with charms. Let's start with the quick reading method. After meditating on your intention or question, you can pull single charms from the bag, similar to how you may pull tarot cards. You may follow the prompt in the booklet, pull a single charm for the day, or create your own spreads. Now for the in-depth reading method. After connecting with the charms, you can either dump them from the bag or drop them from your hands. Let's start by studying the throwing cloth. We have the eye at the center, representing your true self or inner core. What's found here may be deeply affecting you. Then we have the moon phases, so what lands here may deal with your subconscious mind. We can see that each season is also represented on the cloth, which you can interpret literally as a timeline or metaphorically. If something lands off of the cloth, you don't need to interpret it. Now let's dive into interpreting this throw. We'll start with the first few items we're drawn to: the fish, antler, bee, dolphin tail, and mermaid. We can see that the mermaid, representing our conscious mind, is looking at the dolphin tail or emotions, so we may be consumed with our emotions at present. When we connect this sentiment to the bee and antler nearby, it's clear that these emotions may be rising from a focus on work but will lead to growth. At the end of the antler is the fish, informing us that this growth will help us find balance. If we'd like, we can further interpret by looking at the moon phases they landed on. Besides looking at where the charms landed, we can study their orientations. For example, we can see that the bat and snake are upside down. This may be telling us that these energies are lacking, so we may be struggling with rebirth, the bat, and this could be because of the snake or a stubbornness with our false assumptions. We can also see that the star, or divine connection, is wrapped up in a lack of passion, represented by the face-down dragon charm. No matter how you interpret your throw, it's important that you remember there's no right or wrong way to do it. Bonus tips. Are you a religious record keeper? Take a photo of the throw and journal about it for deeper reflection. Struggling to interpret all 25 charms? Try intuitively selecting about half and focusing on a few charms at a time. We also recommend taking time to reflect on what each charm means to you. You don't have to use the meanings we've included in the booklet. Looking for a little more variety? Try throwing on different altar cloths. Feel like you want to add or swap charms? Do it! Make your kit your own. Remember, casting charms is a vehicle for divination. The bottom line is trusting and following your intuition. Happy casting!